Hello guys, it is Shivam here. This is the second part of our awesome Flutter Firebase chat app series. So if you didn't watch the first part of our chat app series, then I will paste the link of the video in the description box. On today's video, I will make the complete UI of our chat app. Then we will connect the Firebase with our chat app to add the complete backend. So do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell notification so you will get notified whenever we upload the new video to this awesome chat app series. So let's get started. So now let's move to the pages folder and we will create a new file name home.dart. Now inside the home.dart file I will create a stateful widget named home here. Now I will remove the container and write scaffold body container child column children. So now I'll give a background color to a scaffold widget and we'll give a custom color here. Now I will call the home page and I will show how it looks here. So as you can see, giving the background color to a scaffold widgets covers the complete screen here. Now I will give row children. Inside the row widget, I will use a text widget and I will write a app name. So I'm giving a random app name. So I'm writing chat up. Now I will give a style to this text widget. So I'm writing text style, color. So I will give a custom color here. As you can see on the top, chat up text has appeared. Now I will give a font size and font weight and give some margin so that it can be seen by the users clearly. Now I'll give some margin edge inset dot symmetric vertical 40.0 and horizontal 20.0. Now I am fixing the font size and will give the icons dot search. As I told you, the reason for giving icons dot search is that whenever the user wants to search the username, they will click on the search icon and can type the username and can have the chat with them. Main axis dot alignment dot space between provides a maximum space between the widgets. Now I'll write the icon with the container and write decoration, box decoration, color, and we'll give a custom color here. Now, as you can see, when I'm writing the custom color, I always start with 0xFF. Basically, it signifies the color code we are giving here. Now, if you just write a color code like 3A2144, then it will doesn't signify the color that we are giving here. To signify that color, we'll need to write a code named 0xFF. That is not necessary to write a capital F or small f. You can use anything here. Basically, before mentioning all the user chats, we will make a container here in some rounded structure where top left and top right are in the circular position, and on that container we will provide all the chats of the user here. Now decoration, box decoration, color, we'll write colors dot white, provide border radius, so I'm writing border radius dot only top left radius dot circular 20. So I'm giving a height media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by 3. Now I'll give a width media query dot of context dot size dot width. So as you can see the container here with the rounded top left and top right. Now I will remove the margin here because I want this container to complete the whole width of the screen. So I will go to the container and remove the margin from here. Now I'll wrap a row with the padding widget and use edge inset dot only left 20.0 and right 20.0 and top 40.0. So as you can see now our container is covering the whole width of the screen. Now it's look better. So we'll change the height to 1.15 so it covers the complete screen of our device. As I have shown you in the first video of the complete UI of our chat app, there you can see on the home page we have provided the user pic with their name and the last text they received with the time. Now I will show you how to show the images in the app if the images are saved in the local file. So I will write here image.asset. Basically, I am using asset here because whenever you want to call the images from the local file, then you need to write image.asset here. Now, if you want to call image from the server or from other network in and the image is in the form of the link or something, then you need to use image.network here. So image.asset and you need to paste the location of the image you want to show. Make sure it should be exact what the name of the picture you have given. Now I provide the height to the image and fit boxfit.cover. The reason for using fit boxfit.cover is that whenever you're providing the height 30 with 30 or you are wrapping the image in the container and giving the fixed height and width to the container and you want that image to cover the complete height and width of that container, then always use fixboxfit.cover which makes you the image to use the complete container height width that you have given here. Now I will wrap up the image with a widget named clip react. Let me explain you why I have used clip react here. Basically, if you need the image in the circular form, then you need to wrap up the image with the clip react widget and provide the border radius to make it circular. Many of the users might be thinking why we don't use a container here and wrapping up the widget image widget with a container then providing the border radius in the decoration box decoration, but the result you will see that wrapping up with a container the image will not be in the circular form. So make sure don't wrap image with a container and provide the border radius there, rather than use a clip react widget and provide the border radius to a clip react widget. Now I need to provide the user name here. So I'm writing a text widget. Now inside the text widget, I'm giving the username. Now I'll provide some style to this text widget. So colors.black, font size 20 and font weight W500. I wrote the username in the column widget, so I need to cut the username from here and paste it inside the row widget. Now I'll use cross axis alignment cross axis alignment dot start to move the username at the top. Now I'll provide some width, so I will use size box with 10.0. Now I will change the font size. Now I'll wrap up the text widget with the column widget because I want to provide the last text that user received below the username. So I am copying the text widget and pasting it inside the column widget. Now I will write the last text here. I want name and last text should be in the start position in the column widget. So I am using cross axis alignment dot start. Now I'll change the color of the last text. We'll change the font size to. We'll also give the height from the top. So I'm using height 10.0. Basically, these things are something which developers should notice and do a customization on the UI on their own way. So if you want a font size bigger in size and color on the different way, you can choose both the ways. It's totally up to you. So now I am adding the time here. So after adding the time, you can see there is some overflow error. So I will make the text more smaller. So it is done now. Now I'll use the same color that I have used in the last text. Now I'll copy the complete row widget and paste it here to show one more chat of the another user. Will give some height. We'll change the image, name and last text here. So as you can see, after writing the text, the time is not in the complete alignment according to the first user chat. So I will use a spacer here to provide me the maximum space between the two widgets. So our home page is done. Now let's move to the chat page.dart where we'll make the UI of the complete screen where the user will have the chat with the specific user. So I'm writing a stateful widget named chat page. Now scaffold, body, container, child, column. We will use the same background color that we used on the home page. So I'll copy the background color from here and paste it inside the scaffold widget. So now I will use a row widget and rename the column widget with a stack widget, and inside the row widget I am giving a icons dot arrow back iOS new outline because I want to make the user after having the chat they click on the back button and comes to the home page where they can have the chat with the other user too. Now I'll give some margin here. Now I'll copy the same color and paste it here. Instead of writing the text widget again and again, I will go to the home page, copy the text from widget from here, paste it here, and we will write the username to whom we are having a chat. So I'm writing Shivam Gupta and font size 20.0. font weight W500. Basically, I am customizing the text widget according to my choice. If you want the font size and font weight according to your choice, you can use anything you want. And if you want to change the color to a text widget, then you can also give a different color to a text widget. So I'm providing some space between the back arrow and the text. So I'll try to make a text widget in the center so it looks better. So I'm providing the width 90.0. Now I will write a text in the container form, and I will show you how the text will be shown when the user will send a text. Sorry, I did a small mistake. I don't need a stack widget here, so I'm removing that and writing the column widget. Now I'm writing the container decoration, box decoration. So inside this container, I will create the two container where I will show you how it will look when the user will receive and send the message to the user. So I am creating a child column. Now inside the column widget, I will write container decoration, box decoration, color, where I will give a custom color. Inside the border radius, I will use border radius dot only, top left radius dot circular 10. Now top right radius circular again 10. Same for the bottom left. Now inside the container widget, I will write child text. Now I need to move the container to the right side of the screen so it will show that the message has been sent by us. And if we want to show the message sent by the different user, then we'll move the container to the left. So I am giving a margin edge insert dot only left media query dot of context dot size divide by 2. Now I'll give some padding. Now we will give a style to the text widget according to the choice. Text widget and container widget according to my choice. If you have any better idea or better design, you can do by in own way. There is no need to use exactly what color and what font size I'm using in the container and text widget. If you have any better color or better idea, you can use that. So it is done. Now we'll copy the container and paste it on column widget again, because we want to also show that if the other user have sent the message, then how it will look. As I said, we'll move the container to the left side of the screen. So I am giving the margin from the right side and will change the border radius to show that the message has been sent by the other user, and we'll also change the color because we want this container to be on the different color so that user doesn't get confused which message they have received from the other user. Now I'll create a section where from the user can type a message and can send the message to the other user. This can be done by using a text field here. So I'm writing container child row. Inside the row widget, I am writing a text field decoration input decoration border input border dot none. Now I am wrapping up the text field with the expanded widget because we are using the text field inside the row widget. Now, if you use a text field directly inside the row widget without using the expanded widget, then it will show the error. Basically, using the expanded widget, tell the text field widget to use as much area they can. So I am providing some decoration to the container widget. So I'm writing decoration, box decoration, color, colors.white, border radius dot circular 20. Now I am wrapping up the container with the material widget to show that in the highlighted form so that the user gets the hint to type the message and send the message from here. I am using a spacer. I also want to provide some padding from the bottom, so I am moving to the container padding and adding the bottom padding from here. I am copying the border radius and using the same border radius in the material widget, so it makes the border circular according to the material widget here. So it looks better now. Now I will provide some hint text and write type a message and will provide some padding edge inset dot only left 10.0. Will also provide some style to the hint. So I'm writing hint style, text style, color, colors dot black 45. You might be thinking that what are black 45, black 38, black 54? Basically, these are the different shades of a black color. So you can use a different shades of a black color according to your choice. So now it's look perfect. Now we'll write icons dot send and we'll provide a custom color to this icon. So I'm writing color and providing the custom color here. Basically, this is a section from where you can provide a customized color according to your choice. You just need to move the circle into the different shades and you can use the color according to your choice. Now we'll wrap up the icon with the container widget and we'll add decoration, box decoration, color and we'll provide the customize color here. We'll give some padding, border radius dot circular. Now we'll make the icons to the center of the container so it looks better now. Now the user can type the message from here and will click on the send button and they will send the message to the other user. So now let's move to the Firebase and connect our app with the Firebase. Now we need to give a project name here. So I'm writing chat app. Click on continue. Again on continue. Now use default account for Firebase, create project. As you can see, Firebase is creating a project. So wait for a few seconds. So it is done. Now I'll connect the iOS app here. But if you want to connect the Android app, then I will paste the one of my video link in the description box where I told you that how to connect the complete Android app with the Firebase. So as you can see, we need a Apple bundle ID. So I will go to the Xcode and copy the bundle identifier from there and paste it here. Go to this runner. Now click on signing and capabilities. Copy the bundle identifier from here and paste it here. Now click on register app. Wait for a few seconds. Now download Google service info.plist file and we need to paste this file in Xcode below the info. And make sure it should be Google service info.plist file. If anything is written rather than this, then make sure you edit them. Now click on finish. So it is done. Now click on next. Again on next. Now continue to the console. So as you can see, we have connected the iOS app successfully. Now let's move to the authentication and we need to enable email and password section here. So go to the email and password, click on enable, now click on save. So as you can see, email and password has been enabled. Now let's move to the Firestore database because we need to upload the user data in Firestore database. Now click on create database, select the production mode, click on next. Now click on enable button again. So as you can see, Firestore is setting up the security rules. So wait for a few seconds. Now go to the rules. We need to remove false and make it to true. Now click on publish button. One more thing I want to tell you that don't forget to change the rule and make it to true because without doing this you can't upload the user data in Cloud Firestore. Now let's move to the pub dev and we need to add some of the packages in our Flutter app. Copy the dependency from here and paste it on perspec.yaml file. Now we need Firebase auth package here because as we need the authentication in our Flutter app, so we need a Firebase auth package here. Let's move to the dependencies and copy the dependency from here and same paste it on perspec.yaml file. Now to upload the data to the Cloud Firestore, we need a Cloud Firestore package. So we'll follow the same procedure. So it is done. Now run the packages. Now let's move to the main.dart file because we need to initialize the Firebase core function here. This is it from our this video. On our next video, we'll add the complete backend for signing and sign up page and also upload the user details to the Firestore. One more thing, I am finding that many users are loving my content, but I checked on my YouTube analytics that 95% of you are watching the videos but haven't subscribed yet. So please join the subscribing squad and be the part of our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.